Okay, so I just got back from the place that I went to see the Game Awards at, and I came back, had a little bit of a headache. It's kind of like on the left side here, and I'm a little bit tired. But, but we need to talk about this. I'm gonna be honest with you. The only reason why I clicked in to watch the Game Awards was that Smash reveal, and they freaking put it soon as heck. And my God, I made sure to record my reaction, which is really not like as explosive, but really, who needs to make it more explosive than the natural reaction to it, you know? So, holy crap, man. For starters, it's already out in the air at this point. From freaking Final Fantasy VII, Sephiroth got announced as a new character to the roster, and that freaked me out. I'm. You have no idea how salty I am about Sora still, but Sephiroth means more possibilities um, for the series, and I really hope that we still have any sense of opportunity in the future. Um, what was I gonna say? It's crazy how these characters are rolling up. I don't think we're going to get our last character within the end of 2021. If in fact, I think we're going to get our character like by July, the summer of this, like of next year at most, because that'd be kind of weird. Anyways, we're gonna talk about that some other day. But the Game Awards, okay, the Game Awards, um, is exactly the way I expected it to be, and probably for you too. We had to expose ourselves with more musical numbers that probably didn't matter, and it all just kind of felt pretty cringy on one of our ends. And what do you know? I am completely baffled that Animal Crossing did not end up being the game of the year this year. But I'm not surprised either. And it's such an insane thing to me because Animal Crossing has literally caught the entire world by storm. And Naughty Dog's sequel to The Last of Us, probably one of the best games ever made, was so bad and controversial. Maybe I can't say bad, because I haven't played the game myself. Was so controversial amongst fans that despite that, I'm assuming that the money, didn't care about the audience, and they needed that game to win anyway. Game Awards had final say in what the decision was, so at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter. Like, seriously, how. Sorry, it's just. How did Animal Crossing not win this year? How did Animal Crossing not win this year, dude? That game sold more copies than all of the other selections combined. That game deserved to be 2020's Game of the Year because it kind of saved us from the pandemic for a good amount of time. It gave us something to do. That was legitimately fun for the time that we had it. I had immense amounts of fun with friends and family and everything else, right? And it's insane to me to think that such a polarizing game, such as The Last of Us 2, with all the corporate money behind it, I'm sorry, I have to go there, is the victor of the year. It's it's not fun, man. And listen, I can argue that the visuals and the adventure style of the game was okay. It was okay. Granted, for a story game, I could argue that it wasn't even that great, but you gotta admit the actresses, you can't argue against the actresses' role and performances. I mean, they weren't bad either, but still, they did not. The fans were not happy with how that game turned out, and yet look where this got us, right? Who is this group of people that loved the second Last of Us game? And I can tell you personally that probably had to do with all the people on Twitter. But many people were not happy with this game. And personally, I don't even know what to tell you. But anyways, this video is way too long. I gotta go to bed. Anyways, what were your thoughts on the whole thing? I literally closed the whole like ceremony by the moment after I watched the Smash reveal. That was my end. I was satisfied with that, and I could just leave with it. But what are your thoughts? Anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll make some more content that day, and we'll see what happens.